Mid-century modern design dowry, Lille de Braderie. We went to French yesterday. Let's see how it got on. This is the less glamorous side of antiquity. Sitting in a van, torrential rain, hardly see in front of you. Can't wait to get out. Get wet. It used to be in. It's hard to sell now.
Sometimes it's so hard to keep up with him. He's usually faster than this. I think it's just because I'm here. Usually he's like striding through. You're slower on the mark today, Moses.
Yeah, it's been a long journey here.
Is it for my benefit?
I'm getting old.
What
are you doing over here?
That's a good question. That looks good.
What did you say?
I said it looks like marble. It's actually plastic.
Plastic. Okay.
Plastico.
It looks marble. Yeah, right.
After hunting for a few hours, what did I come across? A vintage French wooden flexible screen. I negotiated hard in French and I managed to squeeze this extremely stubborn dealer to a price that I could afford. And what I had to do, because it was quite heavy and I had parked probably about 3 miles away in the car park in the hotel, I told him I would come back later on. So I carried on walking around, paid him not all the money, part of the money, and decided to continue with my quest to find the piece de la resistance. So when you go to Lille, make sure you know where you've bought stuff. Use some kind of marker, find out the name of the street, and all will be well. Yeah, for the smaller bits I used a rucksack. See, you kind of look at it and you're not sure about the age. The problem is it's had some varnish, so it kind of hides the age. Mm-hmm. When you lift it underneath, it kind of gives a better indication of there is some age there. But they've done a restoration job on it. If you look closely, you can see scratches. On these type of chairs, you have to watch the back and make sure there's no loose.
Are you looking at all of them or just?
Well, if I want to buy all of them, I need to make sure they're all okay. It could be anything. With chairs, is to make sure that they actually serve their design, which is, are they comfortable? Oh yes.
Are they?
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Managed to bag these 4 brutalistic Dutch 1960s set of dining chairs. Absolutely wonderful. Top dealer.
Okay.
Been around a long time.
Okay.
25 for English.
Okay.
Captain, no blah 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 English.
Okay.
Now then, I managed to spot this quite cute, petite mirror, but something was not quite right with it. The light's going now, and contrary to popular belief, I'm not phoning for help. I'm looking at a interesting looking vase, but when I had closer inspection, it was slightly damaged. So I kind of gave it a miss. Yeah, nice little looking thing. But I moved on swiftly. Now, the next scene was perfect. I ad-libbed and I talked about Lille and I talked about the fact that there was so much going on, even at night, and how we were out. We had a meal and we went out shopping again. It was beautiful. It was really warm. I was in a t-shirt and I spotted things I loved. I bought a few things and then we realized that the batteries on our mic had coupled. We'd been out so long, we didn't have time to charge it back up. So here's me telling you what I'm actually doing, what you can probably see anyway. So I'm, some of the stall holders have gone home or are resting because they've been out all day. That's why you see the tarpaulin covered over. And some of them are just going to go all night and be open without any sleep, some of them just take shifts. But the other thing that sprung to mind while I was walking along was, what other antique fair do you know in France where you got all that activity going on and behind you you've got this massive fun fair where people are screaming? By now it's getting busier and busier. Yep, the fun fair is hotting up, and believe it or not, I have no intention on going on that big wheel. Yeah, never have been a fan. But it's a big fun fair and some of the people look like they're having a lot of fun. The next morning we were out early.
Isn't that a lovely sound? What is this? Is that a lovely sound?
Yes.
The church.
The bells. Braderie de Lille 2023. I've squeezed in as much as I can, but you've got to try and attend it yourself. Dates back to the 12th century. It's full of antiques, full of concerts, full of half marathons, full of frits and mussels, full of fun. Braderie de Lille is something else. It's huge and you can absolutely find anything. There's junk and there's treasures and there's fun and there's a hell of a lot of walking. Really hope that you enjoyed my little diary piece. Mid-century modern design diary, Braderie de Lille.